yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. For all those who have tuned in a little bit early, I do understand that. Again, this is the only not so fortunate thing when it comes to YouTube and being somebody who caters for people all around the world. Because we're dealing with different times. We're dealing with different times. So yeah. So for all those who have showed the respect, pass through already, and Tony F, yeah, I see you, my brother. Big T guitars, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up. Give thanks for passing through, So of course, catch the replay, and yeah, just do make sure to, watch the entire thing. You know what I mean? So what go on, everybody. I know that I've been MIA. Yeah, let me put this thing down a little bit. So I want you folks to kind of bear with me and kind of yeah, bear with me, because I haven't touched all this in a while. All right, Daniel, bless up from Jamaica. Yes, I am. Welcome, welcome, welcome. See, I am not going to take up too much of you folks' time tonight. Even though I know a lot of people want me to stay here. But I know it's Sunday evening and a lot of people want to spend some time with family and whatever, But if you do want to stay here a little bit, let's talk and stuff, So we're waiting for some more people to jump on, and yeah. So let me just grab some stuff. Stay here with me, don't move, If you're just jumping on, please hit the well, I'm not even remembering anything. Hit the like button. Remember, folks, the like button, the thumbs up button. It is very important. It is very important. And if you want to continue supporting me, do that. Hit the notification bell. Don't just hit subscribe. All right. And with that being said, for all those who are just tuning into my channel, for all those, the time that I've been MIA and people, I know it's been crazy, love. Yeah, a lot of people have been still dropping some comments to boost me up in the algorithm. Still, I respect that. I am forever indebted to you folks. Again, for all the new subscribers, welcome. You are in the right place. All right. So yeah. So just again do that. Hit the like button. If you're just jumping on, hit the like button. Show YouTube that we are still here. We are here, and we are here to stay. All right. And it's probably a bit hard for some folks to understand, but I'll explain to you why. Right. So yeah, man, just bounce to this a little bit. Just give me a few minutes. Yeah. Tony, welcome. Welcome. Yes, sir. From Canada. Bless us. We have Canada in the place. Nice, nice. I'm a bit washed up, but yeah, man. I'm gonna rest this down a little bit. Yes, I. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Case one, what go on, man? It's been a while, my brother. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. I hope everybody can hear me. You know what I mean? I hope everybody can hear me. All right. So we have three people here so far. We have three people. You know, I'm sure there will be some more passing through. You know, so let's give them just a little bit more time. A little bit more time. We're almost there. All right. It's just been 9 minutes since we jump on. So let's get it to 15 minutes. Can we do that? Can we do that? We can, right? All right. Yeah. All right. So, let's get into this now. So yeah, so I have been MIA. I have been MIA for a while now, you know what I mean? And I'm washed up. I'm washed up. You know, the fingers. This is in a very long time, the very first time I took up the guitar, you know. You know, UK, welcome, Derek, man. You know, it's been a while, not true? Yeah, man. So I just want to say, it is healthy to take a break from anything. It is healthy. You know what I mean? Because you have to make time for yourself. You know, you have to make time for yourself. You have to make time for family and all. You know, even though you guys are my family, and it was not an easy decision. You know, but it was one that was let me put it this way. I couldn't avoid that one. That one was inevitable. You know, that one was inevitable. It had to be done. And I wouldn't say that I am fully back. I would say I'm gradually getting back in the groove. You know what I mean? Because YouTube has been, when I started out this channel, I did not started out, I did not start the channel out with the intention of making any money. You know, um, I started the channel because I was, in all honesty, I was bored. I was home. You know, and there was nothing to do, and I decided that I had this one guitar, I have this phone. Phone is good enough. Let me just make a video. In your home, just sitting there, and so what happened? I started, I do one video. It wasn't reggae, you know, do another one because I was liking it. And then I decided, somebody said, do a reggae, do something reggae. And I was like, all right, no problem. So I do a reggae. And after that, then the rest is history. People started asking me, requesting stuff and stuff because I was like, this is how it play. This is how you play it. That's all. This is how I know how to play it. And then from that day forth now, I'm teaching people all over the world. I remember tuning into I don't remember what it was, if it was on YouTube or wherever, but then I this band, it was a ska band and it was sounding real good. Like the guitarist was killing it, like really killing it, and I was what I could just only hear the guitarist. But majority of the time they kind of turn the camera off the guitarist. It's always the bass player, probably the keyboard player, and the drummer and the singer. So I heard, and then for some reason, for some lucky reason, and the camera ended up on the guitarist, and boom, there was one of my students. A very big crowd, a huge crowd, and he was destroying that song in a good way. So I'm just saying that just to say, I've taught a lot of people, like a lot of people that are making crazy money right now from what I've shown them, and I feel good about that, you know. So so yeah. My method, my way of teaching is I try my best to make sure that when I teach you, when we go one on one, I teach you music. I don't just say, oh, this is the song, because I don't want to have you coming back to me. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that as soon as I finish teaching you or you learn whatever from me, you know, um, you can just go ahead and just boom and just jump on whatever song you hear. That's what I do, and I try to make it put it the simplest way. While other tutors, like some big places you go to get your lessons and all, and they start talking all different type of science and all that thing. You really don't need that, you know. So I go to the basic lessons, and I took it from, and I just take it from there and build them all the way up, and then yeah. So again, stay humble to the instrument. You are never the master of it. Remember, try to be different. Difference is what sell. You know what I mean? Don't try to, oh, I want to be just like that person. No, you don't want to be like that person, because why would they want to listen to that person again? You know what I mean? Create something for yourself, you know? So yeah. So that's a history, again, of how I really started out, doing this thing. And, there are times when I'm like, oh man, I'm tired, but shucks, I have to get this done. These people are depending on me, so I'm like, it's like I have a lot of little kids. And I just want to say, I've been getting a lot of crazy love for persons that have my personal contact info, email, Facebook, Instagram, just about everything, all the social platforms. People are there. Hey, what's up? What's going on with you? Are you okay? We hope that you're okay. We're sending love your way, and whatever is going on, make sure you keep hold strong. And crazy love, crazy love, crazy love. And I really appreciate that. I'm just gonna put this in my mouth because I'm a dry. Right. So let's move on as to why I took the break. Right. I took the break because it's a lot of people does not know what goes on in the background. Let me just give you a little, download on what's happening in the background. You send me a request. Okay, boom. I accept that request. Now, it's probably a song that I do not know. So I listen to it. All right. Okay, boom. I get it. Probably took me a little. Sometimes it takes less than 10 minutes to get it. Majority of the times, I can say that. Right? So now to sit down and start working it out on the guitar. That's the next step. Right? Now, when I work it out on the guitar, now, yes, Derek. Yeah, man. So, play the part. You dance too good. so, so now, when I do that, when I put all that together now and I start, now I am now thinking of, even though I did not start this thing for money, I mean, it eventually got there. You know what I mean? So now, how do I avoid not getting a copyright strike? What decisions, what steps am I going to take? All right, so all right, I'm going to jump on my Logic Pro here, and I'm going to rebuild the track. I'm going to probably twist it a little bit, change this, change that. You know what I mean? So, just in order for them not to pick up, for YouTube not to pick up and say, oh, yeah, well, got you. You know what I mean? Because then, do you know the amount of times I make tracks and I make the tutorial, put up everything is perfectly set. Then, boom, upload, and then probably the next morning, boom, copyright claim. When you do get a copyright claim, that means that you are sharing revenue with the true owners, and only God knows the amount of money you are going to get, the amount of revenue you're going to get. Let's not use the word money, right? So sometimes you get nothing, right? So let's put it that way. So while thinking of avoiding all that, and then setting up the camera, make sure the camera is in the right place, make sure everything is properly set, and do probably about 50 takes, 50 different takes, right, to get the shot right. Sometimes you get it right and you realize, oh shucks, the mic was not plugged in. So you have to do it all over, and you have to go over a lot of different stuff. Then after you finish, then you have to think about how you're going to edit it. Now after you edit the video, right, you are thinking about you're taking pictures for your thumbnail and whatever. Now when you upload and all the details and stuff, the information that you have to put in before you upload the video and all that stuff, in order for you to get ranked up in the algorithm, right? So, as you guys can see, it's a lot already, right? And yeah, set it to Premiere, whatever it is. No, I have to put all that in my everyday life, right? Right. I'm a family man, right? I do have kids, and I have a wife and stuff. A lot of stuff to deal with. I also have a 9 to 5 because, unfortunately, this is not giving me enough for me to keep going at just this, right? So yeah. So think of that. A lot of stuff like that. So what I'm basically saying, I'm saying all this just to say that it caught up to me. And there's nothing more important than your health. I'm talking your physical, your mental health also. You know. So let's fast forward to what really made me pull back a little bit. So few days start, I'm going along with my everyday life, and I really started feeling like I am not feeling too well in myself. mentally, you know, and physically. Physically, I was like a nerve wreck. I was destroyed. I could feel it. You know, you can feel it in the joints. You can feel it in the back of your eyes. You can feel everything. This was all just breaking down and just, you know. So, as much as I wanted to keep going, I had to pull back. You know, I had to pull back a little bit. And but again, I was still not feeling right. I could tell that something was going on in my body, right? I knew I had to get it checked out. You know, but you know, us men, we don't really like going to doctors and, you know, and yeah, we really don't like visiting the doctor. So, I fought and I fought and I fought and I fought. You know, I was just putting up a fight. But there comes a time when you have to just say, you know what, this battle is much bigger than me. Seek some help from a professional, you know. So, cause in the back of my mind, a lot of stuff was happening to me. And you know, when you start feeling things happening to you, then boom, that's you scrolling down Facebook or you scrolling down um Google or whatever, and then you start seeing some things popping up like diabetes, this or cancer or whatever. And then you start seeing it's saying these are symptoms for such and such and such. And then you start looking and you say, oh, but I'm feeling these things. And no, it's not just the physical, no, it start messing with the head, you know? So I decided that, you know what what's the worst can happen more than you know, I was watching YouTube and I saw this dude on a YouTuber, and his the title of his thing was I have cancer. And I started watching the video and I couldn't finish watching it. I'm like, whoa. You know, and then I found the courage to watch it and I went ahead and I watched it. I watched it and you know, he was like, hey man, I don't know, I'm the healthiest person. You know, I'm the healthiest person in the world. I work out every day. I drink a lot of water. I show this big jug that you know, but still yet this caught up on me, and he talked about how he went to this doctor and what happened. And it was a regular checkup, you know, and then boom, you know. So that gave me strength, and I said to myself, you know what? Let me go and check myself out, you know. So of course I'm paying, you know, I have insurance, so whatever. You know, I'm paying it. Why not just go and check it out? Find out what's going on with me. So I went to the doctor. It was real quick. I went in and I started explaining to her. And while explaining to my doctor, I was also telling her what I think is going on with me. And she was, yeah. And because in my mind, it is one thing that I'm really afraid of. You know, this is one thing I'm really afraid of. I'm afraid of diabetes. You know, I know that there are way more severe illness out there, you know, but I am afraid of diabetes. Diabetes, especially when it comes to men, it is not. It's something that you want to stay far away from as men, you know, because it can make you impotent. It can do a lot of stuff to us men, you know, and it's in my family. You know what I mean? So she was explaining to me and she said, hey, listen, you do not look good. I can tell you that. And I'm looking in your eyes right now. She pulled on my eyes and she looking and she was like, you are looking terrible. And I'm like, whoa. So I said, tell me. She said, well, I don't want you to get, I'll be alarmed or whatever, but I think what you really need to do is go and get some rest. Because you sound as if what you are telling me right now, you haven't been sleeping. You haven't been sleeping. What are you doing? Are you trying to kill yourself? And whatever. She said, hold out your hand. When I hold my hands out, my hands were shaking. She said, your nerves is messed up. You have to sleep. You know, so whatever you're doing, you have to stop it now. Second of all, you need to keep yourself hydrated. You know, and while she was saying all that, it was the truth. I haven't been sleeping and I haven't been drinking because my life is like I keep going, keep going, keep going. I don't have a 9 to 5. I have a four to 12, 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. So when I get back home, I get back home by 12 o'clock in the morning. No, I get home by 12:30 in the morning. Boom, go to sleep probably about 2 o'clock in the morning. Um, Kids to go to school. I'm up 6:30 already. You know, getting everything ready. So we are talking about 2 o'clock, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4.5 hours. Four, yeah, and a half, 4.5 hours, and this has been going on for a while. So and then after all that, get back home and to do the pickup and do whatever and whatever, whatever until it's time for me to go back to work to do it all over again. So let's think of that, and I have to squeeze YouTube in all that also. So nevertheless, she did all that, and then she gave me a piece of paper for me to go to a lab to do some blood work. She said, "Tell you what, we are going to check for everything. We are going to go deep down. We are going to check for everything." And when you say everything, and she said, "Oh yeah, we're going to check for prostate too." I'm like, "Oh." She said she's going to check prostate. So I'm like, I am not feeling too well about that part. Nevertheless, I found the courage, and I called the lab, and I had the appointment set up, and I went in, and I did the blood work. It was on a Friday. You know, they took some blood and all this thing, and if my mind served me right, this prostate thing, what they did was it was through the blood. So I'm like, well, if this is the prostate, like if this is a prostate checkup, then I'm good with this one. Because, man, Miles, welcome. We are men, and I'm sure you folks, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I could not. I don't know if I could have went through with that part, because as a big man, I'm afraid of needles also. So the nurse was there, and it took the nurse about 20 minutes before she could get the needle inside my arm. You know, yeah, man, yeah, Miles. It's been a while. I know, and I am explaining why right now. You know, so welcome. If you folks are just jumping out, how is it that I have 8 people on here and I only have 6 thumbs up? You know, so so yeah, where was I? So yeah, it took her about 20 minutes before she could get him, and then, again, I have small veins too. So not only the fact that I am afraid of needles and I was giving her a hard time, this was what's worse is when she stick the needle in, and then she had to be pulling it and pushing it, pulling it and pushing it for searching for the vein. I'm like, I'm going to pass out. I am not going to. This is not going to happen today. So it went on and on and on until a gentleman walked in and they said, you know what? And I said, I hope you can do it. And he just, boom, and he got it in and he pull some blood, and I left, and you know, so I said, you know what, boom, I left, and but I was doing what now the doctor had ordered me to do: get sleep, stay hydrated, you know. Which is why I try my best, I always have one. I try to finish at least 4 to 5 of these per day, at least that, you know, you know. Yes, Miles, you're in the right place, my brother. Right place, right place. I know a lot of us started out, the wrong. I don't want to say wrong, but you're in the right place, man. You know, yeah, man, and I'm honored. I feel good to know that I'm helping people all over the world, man. It's trust me, it's an overwhelming feeling. It feels real good. Yeah, man. So I hope you're here to stay. There's a lot more that's going to be going on this channel. But remember, like I said, people, if you just jump on, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button. Remove that 6. I don't want to see that 6 in the next few minutes. Right? You know? Right. Not only that, yeah, I was tense. But the thing is, again, I was dehydrated. Right? They left for about a few minutes, and as soon as they walked out, because it was like, hey, we cannot find this blood. We are going to have to do whatever they were whispering. I'm like, yeah, whatever is they're trying to talk, they're talking about. I do not want to try anything else. So same time I grab one of these and I just start look, and I just put this all away. And after the discussion, when they came back, they started playing around, and when he tried again, he was like, what did you just do? I said, what? He said, your blood is flowing. I said, well, it was the water. It was running through the real quick. So yeah. So after I think 4 or 5 days passed, I went back to the doctor, and when I went in, I was like I was nervous. I was like, I don't want no bad news or anything like that. When I walked in, she was like, you're looking way better than the last time I came here. I was like, yeah. She said, so talk to me, how do you feel? I said, I'm feeling much better. If you realize I'm not shaking or anything like that. I'm, and she was like, right. And she just started to me, and she said, all right. And she ripped the paper, and she said, all right, let's see what's going on with you. And she was like, she started telling me everything. And like, good thing you are not diabetic. I'm like, thank God. You are not diabetic, and pH balance, no, pH balance, pH whatever. I mean, she went through a lot of stuff, and she was like, "Listen, you are healthy. You are actually very healthy." You know. So then she said, the only thing I want is for you to ease off the fried food. She said, she said your cholesterol is not bad, but we want to make it perfect. We want to get it perfect. So you're going to come back and see me in 3 months. So far, you are good. You are healthy. Make sure you sleep. So you see, this is what you've been destroying yourself. You haven't been sleeping. You haven't been sleeping. You haven't been drinking enough water. You haven't been eating properly. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to destroy yourself? You know what can happen to you? You can end up with a stroke. And if you end up with a stroke, you probably live. But what's going to happen after you? Don't you have kids? Don't you want to? I'm like, she gave me a reality check. She went in that second time. And ever since that, I came home and I said, you know what? I'm going to revamp. Yes, my brother, a full checkup, especially for men, we have to. So, I'm saying all this for you to let you folks know. Control your time, control your life, take control of your life. I'm not sure if I'm reaching out to anybody right now. You know, do a check up, look back in your life. What am I doing wrong? You know, what am I doing wrong? Have I been getting enough sleep? Am I drinking enough water? You know, what about an annual checkup? Do an annual checkup, do one per year. You know, try to find out what is going on. You know, even though I wouldn't have a bad sickness or anything like that, but I could have died because, you know, not getting enough sleep can send you to your grave, man. I can tell you that. We're talking about strokes. You know what I mean? And you know that once you get strokes, then we're talking about a lot of complications. You do not want that as men. You know, we don't want those things. You know, want to enjoy life. So yeah. So now I respect sleep more than even before. I took the time. So that's what happened. And I try to find something that will take my mind off anything that is going to stray. If I feel like I'm going to get into an argument or whatever it is, pull back, check. Hey, is it worth it? No, it's never worth it. Argue. Why? You know what? Let me just. So now, for all those who know me, know that I am an artist. And when we say artist, it's I am an artist. I'm not just a person that plays guitar. I'm a singer. I do sculpture, I do painting, I do a lot of stuff. This I'm I was born an artist. I can see things that other people can't. You know, I can see things that other people can't. That is just my blessing. So sometimes I'm like, why am I doing this 9 to 5 or this 4 to 12? This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be here with you folks. I'm supposed to be here playing music. I'm supposed to be here drawing, painting, sculpture, acting, dancing, all this stuff. This is me. You know, this is special made to entertain folks. You know, I am here to serve people. You know, um, but unfortunately, I'm living in South Florida. You have to work. Unfortunately, you know. So, but in the meantime, I also picked up because while doing YouTube, I kept saying, you know what, I need a camera that's going to make my videos like really, 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 really top of the line. So I bought this camera and I had it for a while and I didn't know how to use it, and I decided that, in the meantime, I'm gonna take this up and I'm gonna play around with it a little bit. So I bought it. It's quite pricey, I can tell you that. It's not to show up, but I am this person that I just believe that once when it comes to gadget, spend your money on it. Don't buy them cheap, especially if you're looking for a certain quality in whatever. Just save your money and buy the right one. So I've been telling, and I've been doing exceptionally well with this thing. So this is another income for me. I've been taking pictures of people, pictures of a lot of stuff. And if you folks want to check my stuff out also, so I'm giving up on music. I love music. I'm an artist. I wish there was a way I could merge all this. I am an artist. Photography is art also. I use Photoshop. you know. So if you guys want to check out my stuff, I'm going to put it here on in this thing. So you guys can go ahead and see. You can just jump over on Instagram and type that in and you'll see me pop up. You know what I mean? You'll see me pop up. You will see me holding this camera. So you can go ahead and give me some support of this. So that's Shots by Zion. That's SHOTSBYXYAN. Shots by Zion. You know what I mean? So So I've been doing that. I've been doing that. I've been doing a lot of, and it makes me feel like, you know, it just put me in in a place in my head. I just feel like, yo, yeah. So as for the guitar and for the lessons, I am still doing one-on-one lessons. I am still doing that. I will never stop, and and I haven't given up, and I'm not going to give up on my channel. I'm still here. I'm still going to be doing some work. So I'm looking next week, the latest. I should be dropping some tutorials. You know, I'm gonna start out easy again. I want to make sure, just to show you folks that I'm still here. I'm going to start dropping some simple stuff. You know, and gonna be dropping probably some shorts also, because I need to drop the shorts are very good. Remember, always hit the thumbs up button. Always hit the thumbs up button. So this is how you folks can help me now, right? As soon as the videos drop, don't just watch the video. As soon as you see the video, boom, like, boom, comment section, write anything you want to write, right? And then after watching the video, then you can drop another comment if you want to. But no, we want to, as soon as the video drop, I want everybody to lift that video and send it up in the algorithm. You know what I mean? Share it on your any social media platform you have, anything at all. This is how you keep me relevant, right? YouTube will see and like, okay, whoa, people love this guy. All right, so of course, for YouTube, I know the type of love that I'm getting, but YouTube wants to see that love also. And the only way you can show YouTube that you care about this channel and you are a big supporter of mine, you have to start working that thing. Like, share, comment. You know what I mean? And make sure, watch the videos in full. Watch the videos in full. This is another way of supporting me. And you see the ads, do not skip the ads. It can be very annoying. I know. I know. But this is why. This is how I get my whatever it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I am here. I'm not going anywhere, and I want to just let everybody. Yeah, man. Marcus, welcome, my brother. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yeah, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. So, yeah, you folks know exactly what to do. And I want to say, even though I've been MIA, the channel have been still been growing people. This goes to show that we are doing some great work. And remember, it's not just me. Remember, it's you folks also that send the requests, a lot of requests in. When you send the request in and I do it, it pulls other people, you know. So I'm at 5,600 and something, 620 something subscribers. So I'm still here. And I'm growing. And it does not seem like it's, I'm gonna always, you know, it's gonna keep growing. It's never gonna stop. This channel is never gonna stop. And this is what happens when you build something strong from the foundation up. You understand? So again, I am indebted to you folks. I really appreciate all love and all the support for, you know, all those who have been supporting me from the jump of the channel, you know, who came on in the middle and who just you know, and for all, you know, for rest to come. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that is just what has been keeping me away for a while. You know, like I said, it's inevitable. You know, it's inevitable. I want to be here for a while. I want to stay here a little longer. You know, it's not my time to leave. You know, I'm not going to delete anything. Leave my track alone. Come on. Yeah, so that's basically what I have to say about that. And so yeah, I before I took that break, I had plans because I wanted to have people, you know, do some, what do they call it again? I don't want to say quiz. I don't remember the name of that thing. I have stuff that I would love to give away, you know. And I was thinking that when I get to 10,000 subscribers, I wanted to do something. I wanted to do a big giveaway. I said it to my wife. I said it to her. They were like, you don't have to give that not too much. I'm like, it's not too much. It's not too much, yeah. And like these things, especially for people that cannot afford a guitar effects board, you know, and sometimes you can play a clean guitar, but then you want to jump in and do a little solo. I have these things that I don't use, and I don't think I'm ever going to use them. I can always sell them, but there's somebody out there that needs something. You know what I mean? I have another one here also. So one is a super overdrive, and this is a distortion right here. I know I have a lot of people, especially people in places like some places in Africa and those places, and I wish there was a way. And I don't know, whatever it is, it could be small, it could be big. I'm this type of person that I look out for people. You know what I mean? So probably I'll find a way to send probably some guitar picks, guitar strings, or whatever to some lucky winner of whatever, right? So I'm gonna get back to that. I am going to get back to that. All right. So be on the lookout for that. I have 10 more minutes left here with you folks. I wanted it to go 1 hour and no longer. All right. So all those who are here, all those who are just jumping in, it's just 10 minutes more. You don't have to leave. Stay with me. You know what I mean? So what has been going on with you folks? What songs? What are the progress? Let me know. What's new? Are there any requests? Even though there might be requests, I might not jump on it right away. I will get to it. I want you folks to know that I'm never turning a blind eye, and I've seen a lot. I've seen all the comments. I haven't had the chance to jump on, and so sometimes whenever the comments come in, it's like when I'm doing when I'm really busy. Cool. So thanks, Mr. Palmer. Thanks, my brother. You know, uh, so that's Dennis Brown sitting and watching. All right, Dennis Brown sitting and watching. I don't think I've heard that song before, and I don't want to play it here because YouTube. Mm-mm. Yeah, man. So we can look into that one. Mess around with that. Um, who else? What else? What else? What are we looking at? Let me see if I can. I haven't played this track in a while. Yeah, man. So I haven't turned on this thing in a while, like, you know. lick, just a lick. All right. So that's Dennis Brown sitting and watching. Yeah, all right, got you. I got you. So yeah, this track that I'm playing, Steel Pulse, Rally Round the Flag, one of my favorite songs. I used to love performing this song. The only thing about this song when I finish performing it, that's it. I don't want to sing anything more. You know what I mean? Finally got to the point where rebuilt the track by myself, and it's quite impressive. Quite impressive. Yeah, man, I've been missing you folks the same, man. I wanted to return. I wanted to return, but yeah, we're gonna move in harder and with more, a lot more work. There's so much more. It's reggae, it's love. It's all about everybody. You know what I mean? So we here. One of the best songs, man. One of the best reggae songs. You know? Yes, I. Baseline. Yeah. Yes, I am. Yeah, I put some work in this one, man. I changed up a lot of things and I decided, you know what, I am going to big up a lot of respect to Steel Pulse, one of the best reggae band ever. But I said, I am going to go in on this one. I am going to put myself in this one. You know what I mean? That bass line, I'm going to make that bass line do some stuff. And I went in on it, man, and I just unleashed myself, my everything. And yeah, that's what I came up back. One more time, let's listen to it again. What do you, man? Can't do that, not true. Listen to the bass line. I try to make sure that the instruments are having a conversation, Everything you hear, that's on me. Every single thing. Everything. I played everything from scratch. Just listen to the bass line. Let's listen. Baseline. Let's go dance. Baseline. Down. Yeah, man. So, let me tell you about music, man, and art overall. Do not get intimidated. Do not feel intimidated when anything at all that comes towards you. You can do it. Let me tell you that you can do it. The first thing, right? You have to tell yourself that. All right. You have to tell yourself that. The minute you start telling yourself, oh, get rid of that doubt. No doubt. We don't deal with doubt. We approach everything with confidence. You understand? Yeah, I spend some time on the drums because, especially when it comes to reggae, you need to get the drums right. You know what I mean? Again, I remember when I used to beg people, hey, can you build this track for me? And some people were like, all right. Yeah. And sometimes they do build the track, and when they give it to me, I'm like, see, I know what I am hearing. I know what I want. But I can tell that you did not put the effort in it for me. Probably because I am poor. I don't have enough money to pay. But, at least. So now I'm at the point where I am going to do it all by myself. And I'm not just going to do it all by myself. I'm not going to be selfish with it. I'm going to teach everything to everybody. All those who I can teach. Yeah, and that's me right now. I'm even on the verge of making a channel for this thing right here because I showed a lot of people, Facebook and this group and whatever, and people are begging me. 3 months in, and I'm doing some really impressive work. Go over there and check my thing out. Instagram, Shots by Zion. SHOTSBYXYAN. Yeah. I'm teaching everything, anything, everything that I know. You know what I mean? Remember, you fail. I want you to listen to this very good. You fail when you give up. A trying man don't fail. Try man, don't fail. And I say, keep trying, keep pushing. Don't let anybody tell you any different. I was told that I would never play this thing. I was told that. You understand? And that person, one of those persons that said it, added so much emphasis on it. As long as he have that guitar, he will never. That's how much he press on the word never. Never play this. I am not showing off. I am no way better than that person. Alright? Don't let anybody tell you anything. So yeah, man. Big up to everyone. Big up to all those who have been supporting me from the jump up until now. All the new subscribers, remember, whatever you have to do to support, whatever you have to do to push me up in the algorithm, share, comment, like, everything. Just keep YouTube busy. Keep the channel busy. Not just the one video. All the videos, as much videos as you can jump on. Show YouTube that, this channel is the channel. The reggae channel. You understand? So I just want to say lots of love. Lots of love, you know, a whole heap of love. And I know that I'm getting the same energy from you folks. And I just want to say bless up. It's time to jump off this thing, you know. And you know, it was overdue. It was time for me to come and address you folks, you know, and talk to you all. Yes, Mr. Eddie, don't let them tell you anything, my brother. Don't let them tell you anything. We are not going to listen to them. We are not going to listen to anything negative. I have a student right now, and I have a lesson with him tomorrow. When that dude came to me, he didn't know anything. At some point, I was like, man, is this man is going to get it? Right now, that man is strumming. This man is playing reggae. This man is playing reggae. And every time I look back and I'm like, every time when he do something impressive, I'm like, man, do you remember when you just came to me? Do you remember when you came to me at first? You know, it can be done. We are not going to listen to anything negative. This is music. This is reggae, not just music. This is reggae music. This is love. You understand? We are going to help as much people as possible. We are going to help ourselves. We are going to enjoy this. And we are going to pass this on. That's what we are going to do. I want to tell you the only reason I charge for the one-on-one listening is because of the time. It really takes time. You know what I mean? Otherwise, man. But for all my students, I know that I charge little to nothing at all. I don't really charge. Now comparing to some people and how they charge. You know, because I'm more about what makes me feel good is looking at it and like, yeah, this person is doing well. You know? So I'm gonna teach you folks as much as you want to learn everything that I know, and you can teach whosoever, and you can use that, and you can go ahead and make your money. Still. You understand? That's how we're doing it. All right, so yeah, man. So bless up, man. Bless up. I want everybody to stay strong. Yeah, and I want to say another thing to you folks, and I want you folks to stay safe. Because right after everything I got caught with this virus that's out here, and it's not a good feeling. I can still feel it. It lingers. Stay safe, man. Stay safe. You know what I mean? Stay safe. Yeah, I do all my lessons. It's Zoom. You know, Zoom. So I'm going to leave some information here. So as fast as possible, as quick as you folks can grab this information, grab it, lock it, contact me. All right. So the first thing I'm going to put there is the WhatsApp number. All right. There it is. And if you folks know that um if you are living out of the US, you know that you need to put a one before, right? Good. All right. This is the Instagram. That's the Instagram. Right. You can find me there. All right. So you can use whichever one and link me up. What else? So grab these real quick before I jump off. Because when I jump off, it's probably gonna disappear. All right. So forget that. Link me up. Want your one-on-one lessons? I'm there. All right. So in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening, man. All right. Bless up. Peace out. Hopefully, I will jump back on next Sunday for another live talk with you folks. All right. So yeah, man. Peace out. See you next time.